Hi, my name's John Arnold and I want to welcome you to our second video in our series on navigating grief during the holidays. In this particular episode, we're going to look at events and how to handle those, and also how to handle hard-hitting emotions that may pop up while you're attending something. Well, let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. The holidays are just rife with special events, right? There may be work parties, or neighborhood parties, family get-togethers, Christmas concerts. There's just all kinds of things that you might be invited to or want to attend. I would encourage you as a first step with events to think ahead and reflect on what is your biggest concern or concerns for each one of those events. They may be different. Your concern about going to a family gathering is going to be different than showing up maybe for a school program or a church pageant. As you go through each one of those events and you think about the concerns that you have, take some time and decide how much you want to have to deal with. You do not have to go to every event. You can also choose for things like parties or kind of open-ended events to let the hosts know that you're going to try to come, but you may need to leave early, or you're going to try to come, but you may change your mind. You're going to have to wait and see how you're feeling. Give yourself permission ahead of time to renege on saying yes, and just communicate that ahead of time. Most people are going to completely understand that. You don't have to apologize if you feel like you need to leave early or if you need to come late. Your self-care right now is really the most important thing with most of these activities and events. And again, most people are going to understand. Now, while you're at an event, some hard-hitting emotions could blindside you. You could be there and someone could bring up a memory, or you could see something and suddenly you're triggered into something overwhelming. Well, there's a couple options you have. First off, I would encourage you to just slow down and take a breath and recognize what's happening and realize it's completely normal. It happens to everyone. Take literally a few deep breaths. You might want to pause in prayer and say, God, I'm overwhelmed right now. I need your help and I need peace. Please, God, bring me some peace. Help me bear this. But reach out to God in prayer. That's one of the best things you can do right off the bat when you get hit with hard emotions. You don't have to do anything about emotions, but feel them. I love the saying, the only thing we have to do about feelings is feel them. And it's very true. Now, in the midst of feeling them, I want to offer you a piece of advice that a friend of mine says to me all the time. And she says, John, you do you. And here's what I mean by that in terms of dealing with hard-hitting emotions. Everyone's different. There's not a right way or a wrong way to deal with those emotions. There are some things that may be healthier than other options. But the bottom line is everybody's different. You may need to withdraw. And if you're the kind of person that is very private and you just need space, then take it. You could go to your host and you could say, I need to leave early, or I'm going to just step outside for a moment, or say to them, hey, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Is there some place I could go for a few minutes to be by myself? And they might let you go back to a bedroom or something like that. You can even always just withdraw to a bathroom if you need to, or go out to your car. But allow yourself permission to leave or withdraw if you need to, if that's what works best for you. Now, some people take tremendous comfort in having someone around them. You may want to think ahead of who are 2 or 3 people, or at least one person, if you're the kind of person that likes support around you, that you can call when you get overwhelmed. So you can step outside or step away and call them and say, oh man, I'm having a really hard time. Do you just have a moment? And then be able to share with them what you're going through. And maybe it's someone who can pray with you or just listen. You'll know who that person is and how they can best help you. But come up with a short list of people you can call on if that's what helps you most. Okay, so you don't have to attend everything. You don't have to go through it alone, but you can if being by yourself is the way you regroup. And lastly, I want to wrap up and offer an invitation to you. December 21st at our church here in First Presbyterian Church in Rogers, we are having a service that's especially a service of remembrance and hope for people who have hurting hearts during the holidays. It's called a Blue Christmas service. It's 6 p.m. on December 21st. If you're in Northwest Arkansas area and you need that, I hope you'll be here with us. I think it's going to be a very profound service for those who come and who need it. Well, until our next video, may the peace of God be with you as you try to navigate the holidays. If you have a specific question, please put it in comments wherever you're seeing this. And I would encourage you to like and share this video if there's someone you know who you think would benefit from it right now. Blessings until our next video.